Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Cheryl. Welcome to my channel, Starseed Healing. How are you doing, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. I have so much to tell you. I've been receiving a lot of messages, and I wanted to take the time to explain everything that I've been channeling for the collective. Things that I have experienced myself as well, that I know can benefit you, especially if you are in the same energy as me, which I know most of you are, and the rest of you will be experiencing this energy, these types of energies very soon. So I'm also gonna pull some cards. I hope you can see me well. I am in a tent right now because I'm camping with Marley, and yeah, being out here in nature for days has given me a lot of clarity, and not clarity just about my journey, but what the collective will be experiencing within the next few months, and moving into this next year. It's only a few days before we start this new year, and although this year is coming to an end, and 2022 has been very transformative for a lot of people, but more so with, obviously big changes have happened for a lot of you, but I know that these changes were expected. It's not how you expected they would happen, but I feel like deep down all of you knew that the path that you have experienced, you knew along the lines that you had to experience a lot of the lessons and the energies and the changes that occurred in your life. It's like all of it was inevitable. You knew it was coming, just you didn't know how, you didn't know when. And you felt not ready for a lot of things that came up for you in 2022, but at the same time you found the strength within to deal with things. Even if it wasn't so graceful, you learned, you coped, you allowed yourself to transform and grow, just like a butterfly. It takes a long time for the butterfly to get to a butterfly, from a caterpillar to a butterfly. But once it's a butterfly, it enjoys the short time that it has living, because butterflies don't live a long life. Yeah, and it's very hard for them to, until they get, when they are in the cocoon stage, it's a very hard time. It's a very painful time. It's like the dark night of the soul for us. But once that transformation happens, then boom, what a beauty. And I feel like that is what you all have been through in some way, shape, or form, and you're finally coming out the other side. And speaking of cocoons, that's funny because I'm in my sleeping bag right now, and it does feel like I'm cocooned. It's just half open because I wanted to do a reading. But yeah, so let's see. Where do I begin? What's coming in the next few weeks? As I shared in our last community post, a lot of challenges are coming your way, but these aren't challenges that you're not able to tackle. They are actually they're not these hard big changes, just things that you will experience throughout each day that will test you, but what you're going to see from it is how much you've grown. Let's say you're a person that usually when something comes up, you panic a lot, and then you realize that you didn't have to panic so much, because eventually everything gets settled. And through this process, let's say that you'll see that yes, panic did come up in some way, shape, or form, but still not as bad as before. But it was you who found the solution. It was you, your brain, and your body, your soul, your energy, all work together to come up with these solutions. And it's going to help you to trust more your gut feeling, your intuition, just you as a whole. And it's beautiful because that brings in peace and wholeness with oneself. And I feel like that's what a lot of you will be experiencing within the next few weeks. But especially this week, the energies are more powerful when it comes to that. Also, what I want to let you know is I want you to remember that when you can't find a solution, because it might not be in your era my English, not your era, let's say you experience something and you don't know how to find a solution for it. Let's say you still try, but it's not in your expertise. It's not in your area of expertise. Support will come through. Whoever is an expert in that area, whatever it is in your life, or if not, they're not an expert, but they have experience, they will help you through it. And if it's not a human, if it's not a living being, it's a spiritual being. It's your guides. It's your higher self. That is what I want you to remember, that everything, even as hard as something might seem, even as impossible as something might seem, you will find the support, you will find the solution. If not on your own, then with your community. If not through your physical community, then through your spiritual community. Now, how awesome is that? You know what I mean? There's a type of relief energy around, and this relief energy doesn't come with easily. It comes through a lot of thought, through a lot of practice, a lot of healthy habits, a lot of thinking, unfortunately sometimes overthinking, but also finding a balance between comfort and discomfort. Sometimes you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to experience something, to find a solution, to even just for yourself, to feel a type of energy, to feel a type of way. But other times, that discomfort has to be you staying in your comfort, because your comforts are there for a reason. And that's why you have to have balance in both. You can't put yourself so much in discomfort that it actually derails your progress. And you can't stay in your comforts so much because it derails your growth. So you always have to find that balance with everything in life. And I feel like these past few days and the next few weeks, I'm sorry guys, it's really late and I'm getting tired, but I'm full of energy. I'm tired, but I have a lot of energy, healing energy to share, and that's why I'm doing this video. But my brain is like, hello, do you know what time it is? I want to sleep, okay? But the night sky is so beautiful tonight. Oh my god. Amazing. And here in the forest, because I'm wild camping, there's no light pollution, so there's stars that I've never seen in my life. It's amazing. So anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? I don't know. Yeah. Ooh. I can't remember. I gotta edit this part out. Woo! Now I remember. I was talking about comforts and discomforts, right? Yeah. And it's all about balance. Sorry, guys. I really like... Anyways. So, yeah. It's all about balance. And you have to remember that we're all human. Okay? We all fuck up sometimes. What's important is that you hold yourself accountable. You also hold other people accountable. And you take small steps to your recovery, to your growth. You allow people time to recover, to heal, to grow, but also acceptance of who you are, because a lot of clarity is coming in within the next few weeks, like deep root clarity, like yourself, your inner foundation, and just accepting yourself as you are. Fully. Now, with acceptance doesn't mean that there is not need for change. But instead of always working and focusing on healing yourself, changing yourself non-stop, because we do get stuck in that toxic cycle sometimes, because we think it's for the best, which it is for, like, to a certain extent. But mostly what you're gonna realize is that you are who you are for a reason, not just one. You are the way you are for so many reasons, and you're meant to be the way that you are. And so you're going to learn how to accept yourself, understand yourself more, and by doing so, that's gonna free you from your burdens, because you realize that it's just who you are, and you can work on them if you wish to. But instead of trying to change yourself, you just allow yourself to experience new things, different things, and allow yourself to flow through that energy. Because if you keep trying to focus on changing yourself, healing yourself, blah, 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 it's a constant fight with who you are. It's a constant fight with yourself. We need some tough love to get things going, but if you see yourself as too hard on people, you're usually too hard on yourself. Guilty. But then when you are aware of this more, you start to find it easier to not only show people love and understanding, compassion, support, but you give it to yourself too. The more you speak to yourself with love and compassion, and how you react and speak to yourself through tough times, like when you fuck up, how do you treat yourself? That's the same way you would treat people when they fuck up. But today it's not about people. It's just about listening to your inner conversations and tweaking the words, tweaking the energy, tweaking the compassion, the love, the support you give to yourself. You know what I mean? So, let's pull some cards. I keep looking that way. I don't know why. I get distracted. I know I have to look here. I'm sorry. I think my phone is upside down today, because I'm getting distracted. I'm getting confused on where to look. Okay. Ooh, look what just flew out. The Hierophant. That rhymes, actually. Stability, baby. Stability, baby. Yeah, let's see what's underneath. God damn, look at that. The Emperor. Earth energy, cosmic energy. Look at that balance. Help from the etheric world. Yes. Help from the physical world. Balance. Nice. And this to me represents stability, within. Look at that. Divine and feminine. I mean, masculine and feminine energy working together in alignment, in power, in strength, in love, in understanding. And look at them just chilling. They know they got what they want. They know they're powerful. But they just chill. And they know, oh my God, that they have the universe right there guiding them. Do you see this? Do you see this beautiful trio right here? That's your energy. Feminine, masculine, and the divine. Your soul all connected. Working together as one. Wow! I haven't had these cards come out together in so long. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. So much power. And when I say power, it's not like egoistic power. It's just divine. Like oozing confidence, oozing love, oozing just being. That's the actual word. Just being. They're sitting in their power, not using their power to harm anyone, not using their power to manipulate anything. They just know that they can use their power for the greater good. But also, they're confident enough to wait for what they know they deserve. Boom. Mic drop. Or in my case, torch drop. Boom. Okay, let's get the lighting back in place. Yes, you see that? And look at all the red, baby. Celebration. Yeah, and it definitely to me represents that a lot of you are getting a lot of manifestations within the next 5 months. Yeah, May. I'm getting May. Yeah, I'm getting May energy. Because there's so much groundedness, and I see the red as the root chakra, and the root chakra is all connected to the physical. So bringing your manifestations like in the physical. You actually getting to experience and receive your manifestations. And it's crazy, like I'm talking about these being masculine and feminine energy. And look at there. 1, 2. Again, 2 energies. Union. Union of oneself being reciprocated in the physical. So you will start to experience a lot of unity in your life. Not just with partnerships, not just in relationships, but everything. Wow. Oh, wow. And so much abundance in these cards. Crazy. Wow, look at this. Do you see both of the keys here? Wait, there? So how I'm seeing it is this person gave out their key. This person gave out their key. It's like both gave a promise to each other. With the help of the divine, that promise will come to fruition. So it's like these two feminine energy, these two energies, these two people, but see it as energies. So these two energies vowed to work together, and the divine source, God, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, is what is helping that union to manifest within this reality. So see it as your masculine and feminine energy vowing to work together fully, so like supporting each other in balance and creating something so beautiful within the earth plane, within the physical plane. With that, like together, wow, with the help of the divine, you're gonna create a lot for yourself and others. I'm getting volunteer work, I'm getting charity work. I'm also getting just you, whoever you are. You're gonna find a passion, or you've already been working on this passion, but you're gonna create even more that's gonna help a lot of people. And it's gonna help you not only unlock something. I feel like someone helped you unlock something within yourself, and now it's time for you to help people unlock that something within themselves. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had to stop it for a second because I heard a noise and I went to check if everything's fine. And everything's fine. So, where was I? Yes, let's get some more cards. Ooh, those came out fast. We have standstill. Can you see that? Standstill. And solitude. Wow. And I'm solo camping. How hilarious is the universe? What? It's about finding peace, finding stillness within being alone, with being in solitude. And through solitude, you're going to find that understanding, compassion, everything we talked about before. Like even I don't know if you noticed, but even my energy changed right now. Like from when I've stopped the video to now. It's like grounded. That's the word. Back to reality. Clarity. And that's where this standstill comes from. Where the stillness comes from. It reminds me again of what we spoke about, that inner foundation. Finding peace with what you've been through, with who you are, just with everything. And what I've learned this past year, and even if you get to see this video, maybe not in 2022, whatever year you are in, speaking about that year and the next that will be for you, it's all about clarity. But for mostly who are watching in the present moment, as I post this video, I feel like this year for you has been life-changing in a way. Like you have triggered a shift within your reality that is so huge, but nothing that is too unexpected. It's like you knew everything was coming, what you manifested. It's just as I said before, you didn't know when and you didn't know how that was possible. And now I feel so grounded. It's like you've stopped the chasing energy of your desires, like chasing non-stop your desires or people, situations, even your healing abilities or your gifts, whatever your career, whatever it is for you. You're just being like this empress and this emperor. You're like, I'm getting all that I deserve, all that I need. And anything that is meant to fall from my life, let it fall away. Everything that is meant to come in, let it come in. I'm staying here. I'm good. And I allow. And what I was gonna say is that in 2022 or whatever year you are in right now. You found peace in I'm trying to find the words to explain this good. The things that you have experienced throughout your life, but especially this year, has allowed you to become to a place of acceptance. So as I said, in the next few weeks, you're going to start to accept a lot of things about yourself. Things that you maybe always wanted to change. But now you get like so much of a clear picture of where it all stems. You're just like, hey, I accept you fully as you are. I feel like, no, I'm going to correct myself. I know that is when things will flip. Things will switch. Things will shift. Because when you accept your reality fully and you don't want to change a thing, is usually when the change happens. Because you accept, you allow for, where is it? The universe to do its job. Look at that. Being in standstill, being in your own energy, also what solitude represents, allowing the universe to do its job, and only taking necessary actions, not changing, not chasing, not hoping, not praying, but just allowing, just being. And that's when everything shifts. That's when everything aligns. It has to be natural, not forced. It all starts to come natural to you. Doesn't mean you don't have to take leaps of faith, because you will have to take leaps of faith, but it will still come natural to you, and you won't be doing it for anybody else. You would be doing it for you, and in result of that, you will be helping people without even trying. You know what I mean? It all comes natural. So let's get the last few cards. I hope this reading is helpful to you. I hope you are doing well. If you have been experiencing any of these energies or these timelines and shifts, do let me know. I love hearing from you guys, even if not, and if it's something totally different. Share if you feel you want to. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. Yep. It's all about letting go. Letting go of expectations, letting go of plans, letting go of even the stagnancy. But mostly is letting go of control and fear. And just being one with life, with yourself, with everything and everyone that's around you. Look at how she's taking it all in. She sees that she's part of it all. It's not just her on her own or everything against her or without her. She's one with everything, and everything is one with her. Nothing can change without her. Nothing can work without her. She can't work alone. And the universe can't work without her. And this also to me represents like pure connection to Gaia, to nature. Yeah, like me being out here gave me a lot of clarity, and it also gave me a sense of, as I said, relief. an acceptance of myself and all my triggers and all my traumas and all my beautiful things and all, like everything, all my fears, even like not fighting my fears, still stepping out of my comfort zone, but with a lot of love and respect for me. And if I'm really uncomfortable with something and I can't push myself through it, I'm like, this is not for me. And I know what's right. I know what feels safe and what feels good for me. So I push myself, but not to a limit of a breaking point. You know what I mean? Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Yeah. You're finding your own truth. Discovering your own truth. And just look at that. Do you see him walking through life while people are living their life and he lives his? It's like letting go of all the opinions, letting go of everything, taking the support that, whoever gives you support, actually taking that and being grateful for it, but still paving your own way. But realizing that you don't have to do it on your own all the time. Sometimes it's fun to do things and be responsible for things on your own, but still you can mix that with support. Like for me, for example, I came on a solo camping trip, right? Does that mean that no one came and spent time with me? No. This is my experience, my adventure, but people still came out to hang with me, And that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. I had time where I was in solitude, and that helped me to see like myself fully, because I'm out in the wild on my own. But at the same time, then I gave time for myself, for community. I allowed the community to come in for support, for fun, for conversations, for everything, connection. So not only connecting to nature, but also connection of community. And it all begins with when you connect to your deep self, your inner self, and you realize where your foundation stands. And that's either gonna shake up your foundation much more, or you come to peace with wherever you are in life, ground that energy, find stability within that energy, and just live, just be. Keep going. As I said in my last meditation, you have to keep going no matter where you are. But also being okay with the stillness that comes with that. Because sometimes you find yourself alone or in solitude, and you have to face yourself, and you have to be okay with that. Sometimes you have to let go of all the distractions around you and start listening to yourself. Also asking yourself, why? What am I running from? What are all these distractions for? And you'd be amazed of the truths that come to you. Be like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I knew that. I didn't want to accept that though. But now you do. Yep, view from above. Get the bigger picture. It's like, get the big picture. Yeah, it's like you can see yourself outside in and see just how much you've been through, see all the things that you have accomplished or not, and just being at peace with everything. It's like you're getting an outside visual of you, and you're like, damn, I'm beautiful. Damn, I'm powerful. Damn, I fuck up sometimes, but that's okay. And like from up there, you can see that everything is okay. It will always be okay. Sometimes you have to take care of yourself. Other times you have to lean into allowing support to come in. But either way, it will all work out. Every time, no matter where you are. I promise you that. So that's all that I feel I have to share today. I hope that this reading and this video has been helpful. I love connecting to you guys when I can. And yeah, I'm sending all my love to you. Have an amazing week ahead. Thank you. Take care. And namaste.